Welcome back to Roll and Review. We talk about all things nerdy and awesome. I'm Jim, and I'm here with another Netflix review. No movie this time. Actually, wanted to talk about a TV show that is a little weird for my normal taste, but whatever. You can probably tell from the title of the video down there, right there. I don't fucking know. And I want to talk about the show Ragnarok on Netflix. Now, I said it's kind of weird for my normal taste, and that's because I am not really a fan of anything where I have to read, because sometimes I just want to shut off my brain and listen and see moving pictures. Also, another thing that always just kind of like annoys me most of the time is even English videos that aren't synced properly with the video, where the mouth is moving separately from the voice. Main issue is with a show like this because it is a Norwegian show that was filmed in Norwegian, the language. I'm not saying Norway's dumb. It was filmed in Norwegian, and then later for English viewers on Netflix, they dubbed it over into English. As opposed to a show like Norseman on Netflix, where they literally shot everything twice, once in English, once in, I believe, Norwegian too, or that might have been made in another one of the languages up there that's not quite Norwegian, but I think it's also Norwegian. I don't care. Anyway, so most of us have heard of the Norse gods: Thor, Loki, Odin, Freya, Frigg, the giants and their battle. It's brought up in Marvel stuff all the time because of Thor. We had 3 wonderful movies with that. Thor and Loki have been staples in the Avengers movies all the way up through current day, where Loki has a show coming out on Disney Plus. Like, we are surrounded by a lot of these ideas of Norse mythology. It's not really right, but it is what it is. It's for the story. This one is actually a really interesting play on those Norse mythologies from countries where those mythologies came from. And so you have essentially this small town, Edda, a really small town on a fjord up in the mountains. There's one major company that employs about like half the town, called Udal Industries. And when the main character, Magna, which I'm not going to even try to pronounce the names of the actual actors' names, because I can do some of the first names. So David Staxon is the main character, Magna, and the reincarnation of the thunder god Thor. You have a Johannes, Herman, Teresa, Emma. Some of the names, there are letters that are not in the English language. I don't even know. YLVA. I couldn't pronounce that. And then I would say it's Bjorkus, but it's BJO with a diagonal slash through it. RKA. Yeah, RKA with a circle above it. It's in Norwegian. These are Danish, Norwegian names. So I can't pronounce them. But yeah, so you have the main character, Magna, who's the reincarnation of Thor, and he his family moves back to town. He is unaware that he is the reincarnation of Thor until this old lady kind of brushes his forehead and ignites it back in him. And then it's kind of the story of him figuring out something's wrong, because there's another one of his friends is all about hey, there's pollution that's going fucking crazy here. It's Udal Industries' issue. They're polluting the fjord, which is the drinking water, which is everything. And she dies. And that's not really a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. It happens pretty early. Okay, let's be honest. I'm going to spoil some shit, so be ready. Turns out the Udal family who runs that company are the remainder of ice giants who are on Earth and who use their magic to make themselves look a certain way, and they can make themselves slowly look like they're progressing, get older and older. And when one of them's supposed to die, they die, because there's a mother and a father and a sister and a brother, and as the mother and father age and die, they use the magic to make them children to the younger two giants, and they just keep this cycle over and over again since Ragnarok happened, which was the final battle between the gods and the giants. And it is the fight that is continuing on between the gods and the giants in the here and now. While most people are none the wiser, you have these few people who, the giants, they're giants. And then these people like Magna who are learning, they are gods. They have the powers of these gods, and they're trying to learn about their past and learn about things, learn what they can do and take up this fight against the people who are not only hurting them because they're trying to, there's always attempts against each other in this fight, but also the giants are hurting the environment of the area, which when the whole livelihood of the town, including the drinking water, is based off the water from the fjord, and it's starting to get poisoned by a lot of nasty chemicals, you should probably do something about that. Dude, it's a solid show. It's really good. Honestly, it's one of those shows I think people should watch. For me, it was a little hard at first to get over, the mismatched mouth to voices, but the story of it all is so intriguing. I was just like, I don't care. I'm going to watch through this anyway because it's really good. Season 2 just came out. Both seasons are 6 episodes, hour-long episodes. Season 2 just came out on May 27th. As I'm recording this, it's June 1st, and I've watched it all. I sat down, went through it. I was really excited to see season 2 is coming. Obviously, a 3rd season is coming, and you guys should jump on this now and get excited with me so that when season 3 comes out, we can all enjoy it together. Super good show. Check it out. You can find it on Netflix. I enjoy it. I think a lot of people, if you give it a shot, would really enjoy it. If you like any of the mythology stuff, fantasy stuff, but want something that's less flashy and bright than Avengers and Thor and that, because that's Norse mythology, but okay, we know we're getting the stuff for this character, but it's so flashy, over the top, and hammy and all that crap. This is a much more down to earth fantasy set, a pretty low fantasy setting. That's just the real world. There's nothing else. It's well written. Anyway, we'll see you next time. For the next time I decide to watch an entire Netflix series and binge it, and think all of you should watch it or avoid it, because I only make things I either really enjoy or really dislike. If it's a room temperature glass of water, it's not exciting at all, I'm probably not gonna make a video on it. So, see you later. Yeah, check it out. I've said that 3 times. Check it out!